Hey there, it's James with Carps Bees, and we are prepping to move one of our hives to a new apiary. So we have our Valhalla hive, which you can see right behind me here, with Queen Valkyrie in there, and we're going to move her and that whole hive to a new remote apiary off of this property onto a new 7-acre property, and hopefully that's going to be the start of a lovely new apiary. So I have a great friend that's volunteered to put a hive on her property, and we're going to start with one and we'll see how it goes. So pretty excited about this. So today I'm just going to show you what we're going to do to prep this hive for the move. The plan is to move this hive after the sun sets one day this week. We're hoping it won't be tonight, but probably tomorrow. So I just want to secure this hive and have everything ready to go for the move. So, so let me walk you through the steps that are required to do that. So the plan is, once all the forager bees come in for the evening and are in the hive, so after dark, we'll come in, we'll put some mesh in front of the entrance. So we'll take that entrance reducer out, put some mesh in there, obviously take the feed out, and that mesh will keep the bees inside. We'll strap this hive together so it doesn't, move the different components and stuff. Then we'll load it into the truck, take it out to the new location, unload it onto its new platform, go ahead and remove all the straps and any other things we do to secure it, pull the screen. Bees will probably be pretty upset, but hopefully they'll be, by the time morning rolls around, they'll be good to go in their new home. So that's the plan anyway. So let me show you what we have here. So your basic equipment that's going to be required here are, you're going to want some mesh here, and the mesh needs to be, big enough to let good airflow, but not big enough to let any bees come out. So you want to make sure these bees are absolutely not going to escape the hive. Obviously some wire snips come in handy, so you can cut that to size. What you'll end up doing is folding this up and kind of shoving it into the entrance of the hive. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Also, I'm going to use these little metal straps here to secure the base to the deep box. So just 3 different spots I'm going to do that. And in addition to that, I'm going to have these straps to strap the lid down, the box, and the base all together. So we'll run one set of straps around just like this one here, and then another set of straps around the other way. So that'll make this nice and secure so that these bees don't get out or don't escape or don't sting anyone while we're doing the transfer. So that's the plan. That's the equipment that we'll need here. Other than that, it's just a little lifting and a little transport, and hopefully everything will go well. So come along on this journey. We're going to start a new apiary. Kind of exciting. So here we are with the Valhalla hive, and I will say that it's a little bit of a cooler day today. The bees are out foraging. It's a light breeze for Kansas. We've had roaring winds lately, so this is actually pretty nice. Bees are pretty calm, and even though I'm standing right here, they're kind of ignoring me at the moment. So going in with no gloves. Always wear the veil though. You never know. You don't want to get stung in the face, especially the eye. So that would be bad news. So again, we're going to put some strapping, some metal straps here on all 3 sides. That's just, for extra protection, and then we'll wrap this hive with some straps. And then right before we move it, we'll pull that reducer out, we'll get rid of the feed, and we'll put the metal screen in. So should be good. So all right, let's go ahead and do this. The first thing we're going to do is get a, probably could have picked a little smaller screw, but I think temporarily it'll be fine. And again, we just don't want this bottom support base, to slip away from the box as we're moving things around. So that's the key point here. Just some extra protection for that. another one on the back. I think the main thing is you just don't want to stress your bees out. So anything you can do to make their transport, you know, a little less disturbing. You know, they're going to get jostled around a bit. Certainly if we're putting them in a vehicle, you know, there's turns and things like that. The other thing to consider as you transport them is, you know, how your frames are in the box and how frames will kind of swing back and forth if you're kind of going laterally versus, you know, horizontally. So anyway, another consideration is that you don't, you know, really cause undue stress on your bees. So you should try to take a lot of care. So basically, you know, I have a lawn tractor or a hand cart. I'll probably use the lawn tractor. We'll just load these bees in that lawn tractor, and then just take it real slow. You know, move them to the front yard. Go ahead and put them in the back of the truck, the bee mobile, and then we'll drive real slow over to the new location. As we go to the back of that 7-acre lot, you know, we're going to be driving on some rough terrain. So again, just go super slow, no rush. You know, back in there, get as close to the stand as you can, and then just, you know, unload them by hand, gently put them in place. Let them settle for a few minutes, and then right before you're ready to go, pull the screen out, put the entrance reducer back in. They'll probably be pretty angry because it'll be dark and bees can't see that well, so they're just going to attack whatever they can to protect themselves. They probably think a bear or something's attacking them, but that's what we're going to do. And then, you know, give them the evening to kind of huddle back up, and then when they wake up in the morning, I think they'll do some orientation flights, figure out where they're at, and then off to the races. So pretty excited about it. This is our first move to a secondary apiary, so wanted to get some documentation on this and just, you know, show what we're learning as we go along this journey. And if you have any advice or tips, tricks, you know, look at what I'm doing here. Do you think anything's wrong? Anything you would do differently? Just let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And the next time we do it, we'll try to integrate some of those suggestions into it. So, all right, this is James with Carps Bees, signing off for now. We'll come back when we're ready to move this hive. Well, we're about ready to transfer the Valhalla hive, and we're just waiting for the sun to go down completely and it to get a little darker, so the last of the bees get tucked into the hive before we try to move it. So it's a little bit of sit and wait and enjoy the evening breeze. It's a lovely, lovely evening out. Great day to move some bees. All right, it's time to get these bees loaded into this tractor. Then we'll transport them up to the truck, and then off to the new apiary we go. So this is the part where the bees might get a little angry if they notice I'm here, but you see they're all in. No activity whatsoever. But I need to put an extra piece of screen in. So we're going to fold that, make sure it fits right, and get it in there. Oh, we got a straggler coming in. Not carrying pollen or anything, but yeah, the bees are secure with the mesh. So we can now transport this hive. Just making sure there's no holes, so I want them to stay put. It's gonna be a little bit of a bumpy ride. So here we go. We'll get them into the trailer, get them to their new home. All right, easy peasy. The wraps work great. I just put one hand under the front of the landing board, put my other hand in the center of the straps there, lifted with both, everything was secure, and moved it over. So a piece of cake. So now we'll just take our sweet time driving out to the truck, load there, and head on over to the new place. So Valhalla, say goodbye to the main apiary. You're gonna have a new home. All right, let's see how everything held up for the trip to the driveway. Looks pretty secure. Doesn't look like anything got out of whack. Good, so we're just gonna set her in there. And off we go to the races. I think the strapping idea is really good. So you can get a good grip. Lift straight up. And one thing I'm doing here is by pushing in this way, so this is the long side, this is the short side, it should be less disturbing on the frames that are running this way. So, you know, they're not as likely to rock, unless if you were doing that, they would rock. So, and we're gonna have to push in just a little. So. Perfect fit. Bees all tucked in and happy. Maybe not totally happy, but we're ready to go. Close it up, and we're ready to leave. Alright, so we're heading into the new apiary. It's a little bit of a bumpy ride. Bees should be okay, I think. Alright. It's a 7-acre property. We're going to the back corner. I gotta back in.
Just come out, I can dump it in.
Yeah. Sweet. I'm excited for this. I've been looking forward to this, like, for months. When did we first start talking about this?
Last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while, right?
Take the backer in.
All right, we're just about ready here. We're gonna go ahead and put the entrance reducer back in, put some feet on them, and get out of here before they get too angry. So when I pull this screen out, if they see me, they's gonna be angry.
So we're done.
Is that a mower?
No.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. So
So I just want to make sure you're clear, because they're gonna see those lights.
well, I'm going to go to my truck.
Okay.
Roll my windows up.
Okay. All right, so we're ready to pull this screen out. We're gonna put this entrance reducer in, and then we're also gonna do some feeding on the entrance here. So if the bees aren't on here, they shouldn't bother me. If they are and see me, they're gonna attack me. And we got these lights over here, so they may go for that too. So hopefully we can just get this done really, really fast. I hear some buzzing. Oh, there she's right there. And they're out. So let's get ready for the party. perfect fit, but good enough for what we need to do here. We can quit bugging these bees. All right, that's it. We're done. You see a few gonna follow me around here. They're just confused and don't know what to do. Not attacking though too bad, so hopefully they'll go right back in. All right. It's James with Carp's Bees. See you later.